前为止啦，还是还可以的，这边树也是蛮干净的啦，因为每一天早上他那个阿拉伯拉会来收集垃圾啦，然后那些他们会放在那个一堆那个垃圾堆那边，然后有罗尼来有清理了，每一天都会来的。街道是我们有另外有那些清理的人来，每一天都扫了。但树叶啊、垃圾啊，所以你看到还蛮可以的。有些是我们可以，好像有时我本身的，好像那些瓶子啊，什么东西可以做recycle 的那种，回收的那种，我会收起来咯。然后看有些外劳，他们会经过会收集的嘛，就是送给他们咯。好像有些垃圾，我们门前那本身的。附近的我会清理，那我本身会，因为我们是做小贩生意嘛，你不可能看你的门口那边垃圾多不好看嘛。每一天都会有的那些垃圾，你今天扫了，明天早上来就有的，满地都也是有的，永远是清不完的啦。
At this moment, I run 2 different NGOs. One is called Persatuan Kaki Seni, another one is called Pertubuhan Pembangunan Kendiri Wanita dan Gadis, women girls. Kaki Seni does a lot of work using art as the conduit to really get out to the public, to talk about stuff maybe quite difficult to talk about. How do you increase consciousness in civic matters? How do you reimagine a space? How do you look at the value of arts? How do you make sure everyone has got as much access to as many things as possible? If you are not as privileged as a child to, let's say, be exposed to the arts, so let's say take up a musical instrument, then we will find ways to help you have access to a teacher, go for a class, try out the musical instruments, etc., etc. When you expose your children to the arts, it's not just ballet, it's not just piano. There's just so much more to the art. What is our role when it comes to rubbish right next to us? I can do something. Most people do not think they can do something. To be inspired or not, it needs to first come from you to seek this inspiration. There are a few things that we have done using the arts to power the project. One of it is in Ipoh, where we set up a whole stage right next to a tempat pembuangan sampah. Is a rubbish collection. It's a very informal rubbish where all the rubbish just happen to be there. We wanted to say that this place needs to be respected. And if this is meant to be a place where you dispose rubbish, then please make it a lot more formal. Now, if you do this, it will rob a lot of people of a space that they could do very communal stuff like theatre. So we set up a stage over there and we put on a show that we invited the guests from all the way from Japan to come and perform. And the expectation initially from all the neighborhood people who came and asked what we're doing is that nobody will come this next to a rubbish dump. Who will come? It's so smelly. But they were all wrong, because by the 5th minute into the show, it was full and standing room only. People will take on the smell and forget about it because they're having a good time and it's a community building thing. But you rob people of it because there were no decision, no one decide that this should be a public space. So stop throwing rubbish here. We should dispose it properly. Where is the place to dispose? Go that side where maybe it's inconvenient, but so be it. You are able to effect something, you're able to do something about anything in this world, and it can start from you. You know that change happens very small, every day, every minute, very small change. You may not be able to see it, but you know you're heading to the right direction. So you feel like, okay, I'm trying. Every day I'm trying. And it is a commitment that I'm trying. So it's not just, okay, I will try lah. No, it is, I am trying. And that feeling, together with a group of people who feel the same way, is an amazing feeling. Going deeper, understanding the problem better, finding solutions better, getting to do the same thing with less, for example, making sure that we can do a lot of things in a more efficient way. We get to a lot more people. More people can do what we're doing in their own ways, for example. Those are the things that we want. And that's how we imagine growth to be. You may feel like, oh, now I'm inspired to do something. I think it needs to first come from you.